What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we have some new details emerging about the Luis Diaz transfer to Liverpool. It's not officially done yet, but the deal is very close to being completed. What complicates the issue is that Luis Diaz played last night for Colombia, so he is in South America. They played against Peru, I think, and they lost at home in a game where Colombia had like 28 shots and Peru had 4, and Luis Diaz had a pretty good game overall. And I've watched many of his highlights reels in the past few days. I'm sure lots of you guys have watched that as well. He scored some banging goals, especially his solo goal against Manchester City was the most impressive for me, and also his bicycle kick goal against Brazil in the Copa America. And the new details are that Merseyside reporters claim that Luis Diaz was and is Liverpool's first choice, and we wanted to actually sign him in the summer transfer window. Sky Sports also reported this, but we brought the deal forward 6 months because we heard that Tottenham were negotiating with Porto about the Luis Diaz transfer. So Liverpool have to act now to get Luis Diaz, because Luis Diaz actually wants to join Liverpool instead of Porto or Man United or other clubs. He sees Liverpool as the perfect destination for him to arrive at and to become a world-class player, win trophies. And you know, if Liverpool hesitate and don't sign him in this transfer window, then Tottenham will get him, and Liverpool wouldn't and didn't want that to happen. And if the last 6 years are anything to go by, if Liverpool get their first choice transfer target, then this guy must be an absolute immense talent. And if you watched him to play for Colombia or Porto, you notice how amazing he is actually. And I think signing him in January actually benefits Liverpool. Not only do we get a player who instantly could help Liverpool, he will not be under immense pressure to deliver straight away and to score goals. We will, of course, expect goals from Luis Diaz, but he doesn't have to hit the ground running. He will have time to adapt to a new country, a new league, a new team, new way of life, because Liverpool already have a settled front three, plus Diogo Jota, and Jota, Firmino, Mane and Salah can score goals while Luis Diaz gets accustomed to playing for Liverpool. And then next season will be the time when Luis Diaz will be fully unleashed on the Premier League, and he is incredibly fast. Do you remember when Liverpool played Barcelona and Virgil van Dijk caught up to Ousmane Dembele in the last minutes, 92nd minute I think? Virgil van Dijk clocked 34.5 km/h speed in that time, and that was the fastest record in the Champions League in the 2018-19 season. Well, comparing to that, Luis Diaz clocked this season 35.5 km/h speed, so he was even faster than the fastest player in the Champions League. And Luis Diaz also has a brilliant goal scoring record. His expected goals were 12.3 for the Portuguese season so far, and he exceeded that by 1.7. He scored 14 goals from a 12.3 expected goals ratio, and you know, he misses a lot of sitters, 13 big chances missed by Luis Diaz, but that's not a cause for concern because Mo Salah, Sadio Mane and Diogo Jota all are the highest when it comes to missing big chances if you look at the Premier League's statistics. And Luis Diaz is not an injury-prone player. That was also what I just found out this morning. He was only out with injuries since 2019 for a total of 24 days. He had 2 small muscle injuries and he missed 7 and 17 days, but other than that he wasn't injured. And also Luis Diaz this season has 39 key passes, which is the second highest in the Portuguese league. And also from these key passes 7 big chances were created, which is absolutely brilliant. And what Luis Diaz stands out for in the Portuguese league is that he has 3.5 shots per 90 minutes. In every 90 minutes he has 4 progressive forward runs, which makes him in 3rd in the Portuguese league, and also 2nd for the most shots. And in the top 10, Luis Diaz is on attempted dribbles and attacking like duels as well. And also in the Champions League, he has the 10th most attempted dribbles with 18 attempted dribbles in the Champions League, and considering that, you know, Porto lost on aggregate 7-1 to Liverpool, and Porto were in a very tough group, that's actually a very impressive statistic by Luis Diaz. So considering these numbers, I think we can categorically say that we are dealing with a huge talent in Luis Diaz, who is about to go to the next level, who is about to explode and become a world-class player. Just like Diogo Jota was a very good player at Wolves, but he became a world-class striker at Liverpool, and his numbers suggest that Liverpool made a very big and great transfer. And Diogo Jota at 40 million looks like a bargain now. Luis Diaz at like total 50 million, and I'm hearing that the bonuses are 12.5 million, and there are about 20 different clauses in the bonus package, and each one, if it's triggered, a part of the bonus will be transferred to Porto, and about 15 of those 20 bonuses are pretty comfortably or easily attainable if the Luis Diaz stays fit and plays for Liverpool. But the other 5 is pretty hard to complete. Maybe there is a bonus of winning the Champions League. I don't know the exact clauses, of course, because you can't see inside these contracts, but they are confidential. But Luis Diaz for a base fee of 37.5 million plus maybe another like 8 to 10 million in bonuses is I think will be seen as a bargain as well in the coming years, because of how good Luis Diaz will become. If he won't suffer serious injuries in his career, I'm convinced that Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool will make Luis Diaz world class, because he's the first choice target for Liverpool, and you know, when Liverpool get their first choice targets, they are absolute bangers. Virgil van Dijk, Fabinho, Alisson, Diogo Jota, Sadio Mane, Mo Salah, Roberto Firmino. All of these players were first choice transfer targets for Liverpool, and all of them became world-class players during their time in Liverpool. They were very good players when Liverpool signed them, but maybe apart from Alisson, nobody else was like out and out truly world-class. Fabinho maybe as well, you could argue that, but Salah wasn't, Mane wasn't, Firmino wasn't. And look at how big they became big players for Liverpool. And I also want to share the remarkable story, brilliant story of Luis Diaz, because his story is incredible, and despite all the talent, it's a miracle that he was able to have a professional career, because at 17 years old he was severely underweight, unknown, and playing on a dusty pitch in his remote village. He grew up close to a mining settlement actually, and he ate goat for almost every meal. He didn't have a television, and in the evenings he would listen to his grandma tell stories. He is from an indigenous Vayu family, and he played football in the village team run by his family. Colombia was looking to put together a team for the Copa America of indigenous people in Chile. Luis Diaz's family was invited to send some players from the club to Bogota for a trial. So Luis Diaz went, but was initially written off as too skinny, but in training he impressed the coaches and he was picked. He impressed in Chile, and he caught the eye of Colombian legend Carlos Valderrama. El Pibe, that's his nickname, took him to his former club Junior for a trial. They liked him and they sent him to their second division affiliate Barranquilla FC. They said he needed to add 10 kilograms of muscle and he was on a high protein diet. He impressed at Barranquilla and he was brought across to Junior in 2017. By 2019 he was off to Europe with Porto, where he had scored some spectacular goals and showcased his incredible dribbling ability. In 2021 he finished joint top scorer at the Copa America alongside Lionel Messi, as we know it. And how did he celebrate this incredible achievement? He went back to his village in La Guaira to have a kickabout with his friends and family. So what a brilliant guy Luis Diaz is. These recent informations was revealed in a Twitter thread by Simon Edwards, so shout out to him. So I think Luis Diaz comes from very humble beginnings, and he will appreciate Liverpool and the Liverpool way of life even more, and I think that he will be a superb addition to the Liverpool team. So if you are excited about this transfer, make sure to leave a like and let me know what do you think about Luis Diaz in the comments below. And Sadio Mane has been cleared to play in the quarterfinals for Senegal against Cape Verde, despite a lot of criticism from medical experts and also from other football fans, because he suffered a very serious concussion and he was in hospital. But he has repeatedly posted online that he's fit and healthy, but the normal protocol would be that he would miss the next couple of weeks, as was the case with Mo Salah against Barcelona in 2019. Why Salah didn't play in the Barcelona semi-final was because of concussion protocol. It's great news for Senegal's national team, of course, but it's worrying that the players' welfare is not being taken as seriously as it would have been in other competitions in Europe as well. So let me know what you make of that. And Luis Diaz primarily operates on the left wing, so many people started to speculate, is this the end of Sadio Mane at Liverpool? Will he be sold? I don't think so. I really hope that Liverpool extends Sadio Mane's contract, but if we are looking to maybe move on one of them, we could sell Sadio Mane for at least 50 million in the summer transfer window and replace him with Luis Diaz long term. Seems like a sensible option on paper, but we don't know how Luis Diaz will adapt to Liverpool in the Premier League. So I think what Liverpool should do is extend Sadio Mane's contract, maybe with another 2 years, because Sadio Mane loves Liverpool, Liverpool loves Sadio Mane, Liverpool fans love him as well, and just let Luis Diaz and Mane compete for that left wing spot, and whoever is producing better, whoever is playing better, will get the starting 11 place, because Luis Diaz is an up-and-coming player and he will be hungry for success, but Sadio Mane is also hungry for success still. He's very motivated, so it looks like Liverpool are planning their long-term future with Sadio Mane in the team. Let me know what you think about that in the comments below, and thanks for watching guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.